VoyMonk vlog number 76. Yep, it is February. And you know what February means, right? It's the time of year where the Oscars is just around the corner. You know, honestly, I've been thinking about about award shows, and I try to keep everything lighthearted around here in terms of whatever, but I don't really have a problem with award shows. I think they're fine. I'm not one of these people that thinks that, there shouldn't be a day that people who work very hard in their craft celebrate the excellence that they feel their contemporaries have earned. But here's the thing, though, and I'm not going to go into the completely negative road of this, which is people saying, is it really, about, talent and this, that, and the other, and, can't you just buy an award or something like that? And there may be merit to all different kinds of arguments as far as that. Maybe it's political, maybe it's this, that, or the third, but I do think about it in this context, not necessarily who wins and who doesn't. But I think my take is that why does it kind of matter in the way, like, I'm not saying maybe the Academy Awards, because, and I could be wrong about this, that's more of an industry type of award, but like other kinds of awards that have popped out over the years and some that don't exist anymore. If you're really old like me, you probably remember the Blockbuster Awards. If you actually know what Blockbuster is, there's a very good chance that you might, but not in the context of this award show. Yeah, Blockbuster, the video rental store, had an award show. And it pretty much went about as well as you think it might have, although, to be honest, I think it had just about as much merit as maybe like the TV People's Choice Awards and all that stuff for Nickelodeon Teen Music or Awards or whatever. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with those things, but whatever. The point is that ultimately it's like you, at least for me, then kind of find out that, much to my chagrin, that, it, and I don't really care because I didn't really watch much of them anyways. It's really probably a little bit less about actual merit and contributions to film and acting and whatnot, the craft, and a little bit more about commercial and let's see how many of these famous people we can get to show up for an award and whatnot. And there was one, if you have YouTube and you can pull it up, Jim Carrey accepting the Blockbuster Award, and it's probably just about one of the funniest acceptance speech award things you'll ever see. It was really truly funny, and he did it in a way that wasn't like controversial or whatever. Maybe some people might think it was a little disrespectful because of whatever, but but it kind of goes to what I'm asking about, because I understand the Academy Awards, and that kind of thing to a degree, but it's just like, I think when it goes beyond just recognizing certain excellence in terms of things like that, and it goes to, sometimes people use it as a way of validating, especially when it comes to films, awards or reviewers and stuff, kind of more or less trying to influence actual reactions and reviews and what people will see and won't see, as opposed to actually just letting them be genuine and let them be, realistic. I mean, it's, people work hard. They like whatever they like, and people sometimes don't like what they don't like. But I don't really necessarily like titles that are supposed to be kind of meant to influence in a way that tells people what something is, as opposed to actually letting people decide for themselves and trying to manufacture a kind of a response. And like I said, I'm not trying to go deep dive into some kind of, conspiracy or anything like that. I know that manipulation is a part of the marketing and it's about money. But yeah, I don't know. I just think actual, genuine, appreciation for a certain discipline or, an industry or whatever versus something that's just kind of made in a way that's supposed to add prestige to someone for a price. That I guess I kind of wrinkle my nose at a little bit. But what do you think? If you're listening to this, I don't know. Are you into award shows? Are award shows kind of like running their course? I mean, I've heard a number of years that like the Golden Globes and then the Emmys and all that kind of stuff, and then whatever, people are kind of phasing out. I don't think it's just because of the politics either, although I've heard people say that. But yeah, I don't know. Anyways, until next time, take care.